Hey everyone, Mike and today with some thoughts here on Hollow Knight. This is a really cool Metroidvania style game. It's overwhelmingly positively received on Steam, and there's good reasons for that. There's tons of people enjoy it, and it's also a game with a lot of content. So as we start here, you can see I've spent 9 hours and 55 minutes on save. I would say I'm still pretty far actually being able to complete the game. Again, it kind of depends how quickly you want to go for kind of some of the ending stuff. I don't really want to spoil anything. I did go ahead and look up a little bit of that stuff for myself, just to get an idea of how far I am. Yeah, I still got a while to go. But anyways, one of the things too I should point out is that this game also has received a lot of content throughout the years. And so it's not a particularly old game, mind you, but it did receive like 4 or 5 DLCs and of course other updates with extra content as well. So because of that, it is a much longer game because it also has received a lot of post-release support for it. I will also point out that all of that DLC was included for free, which is pretty cool. So there's a sequel coming out soon. Silksong, I believe is what it's called. I think it might be coming this year. Not too sure, but anyways, we'll talk more about that potentially when it comes down. But anyways, yeah, if you've never played a Metroidvania style game, what you need to know is, well, it's kind of an open world situation. You've got a map that will kind of guide you to where you can and can't go, and having different obstacles that you can overcome with abilities as you progress further and further into the game. And so, common stuff is, well, a ledge that's too high up, right? I can't get up and around somewhere, like for instance these shafts, I can't get up there. Eventually getting the ability to either wall jump or maybe double jump as well, and so that's one way you can start progressing further. Other stuff like this dodge ability or dash ability, great for combat, also allows you to evade danger and whatever, and it also allows you to cover a lot of ground through some of the larger gaps and areas where you can't traverse. So I still don't have everything in this game. I know there's a couple more that I'm missing. I don't have a double jump yet, which I believe I'll be getting soon-ish. This is actually kind of an early area in the game. Surprising I haven't completed yet, which might be because this is actually the area I should be doing next. I'm not too sure. And the reason I'm bringing that up is, a lot of modern games tend to simplify stuff. They tend to make the games a little bit easier for wider audiences and whatnot. And one of the common things with games like this, for instance, is they'll probably simplify a lot of the exploration aspect, make it a bit less frustrating. Now, I'm very much in the camp that I do prefer these kinds of games that simplify things and make them a little bit less frustrating. But at the same time, yeah, I respect, that some players do want the more challenging, hardcore experience. Very much like that for other games. So why not this one too, right? But at the same time, yeah, that's why I'm not always crazy about this genre. I do find that the exploration aspect can be okay, but tedious at times too. And yeah, I'm kind of approaching that point with this game, unfortunately. I'm at the point where it has been a little bit tedious lately because I've spent a good hour or two just trying to figure out where the hell do I go next, and it's not being super obvious so far. Now that I think I've figured it out. It shouldn't be too bad. Oh. These are brand new enemies. Must be getting close to something. But yeah, this game has tons of secrets. I'm definitely not playing super well right now, but it's got tons of secrets. It's got a lot of cool mechanics and stuff going on. Oh yeah, I don't think I can make that. Give it a go. There. This. Okay. Possible. I didn't think that the attack would reset my jump. Ooh, alright. Yeah, I don't think I can make that last jump, actually. That sucks. That sucks because I can't really make it back from here. Yeah, be able to make it. Well, it's gonna make this video interesting, I suppose. But anyways, yeah, it's not too big of a loss when you die. You do lose whatever currency you had on yourself, so I'll have to go back and get it from my body, assuming I don't die a second time. Thankfully, currency is not too demanding, and you have to be careful about that. Yeah, beyond that, that's all I have. I don't know, it's a neat game, I guess. It plays really well. I think the inputs are generally pretty responsive. Combat's generally not too bad. You know, the whole pogo sticking thing you might have seen do, where you attack downwards and bounce off of enemies as you hit them. I think that's kind of a cool mechanic. It actually works pretty well. And it does allow you mix things up a little bit, if you will. Yeah, actually, no. Okay. I would have expected that the upper path there had something. Strange. So yeah, I still don't have a map for this area either. This is kind of, strangely enough, this is kind of a earlier area to the game, and like I don't really have anything done in this one. Like, I believe this might be where I'm missing an ability, where I'll be getting a set ability soon. We'll see. That little challenge room, if you will, that I entered, that is very likely something that you're supposed to do later in the game to get whatever ability is in this area. So I'm probably actually approaching the boss or whatever. I do know where the bench seat is to rest, and checkpoint for this area is a little bit. I'm going way up. That thing is bottoms. Hopefully I can get my body back. Oh, that works too. Okay. Ah, there we go, the paper. So what I was trying to look for this whole time was that piece of paper on the ground. That tells me... whatever, we'll just take the hits. Take care. That tells me the map maker guy is very close. He is. Talk to him. We'll buy the map for the area. And finally be able to look at the map and say, okay, this is where we've gone. Presumably, yeah. I must be getting the double jump for this area. I can't I can't get up there. And if I had to guess, I cannot jump that way. That will be because I have to go get the... Probably be the boss that's up there. Anyways, yeah, that's Hollow Knight. It's one of those games. Presumably, if you've not seen this before, or you're not a huge person that's into the whole Metroidvania genre. Like I mentioned, I'm not crazy about these games myself, mostly because the sheer amount of time. You can put a lot of time into these games. And I'm not crazy with the ones that get you to backtrack a bunch and whatnot. This one's not bad. I wish it wasn't like... I wish it was a little bit better. Anyways, boss battle time. That's weird that I was able to actually sit underneath that laser at first. I'm gonna keep taking some hits, I guess. Yeah, that was weird. That was a mini boss. I didn't get anything off of it, but you know, gives you an idea how this game can be. I think I am a little bit overpowered. I should have been doing this area a bit earlier in the game, but it is what it is. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up here and see you guys next week with something else.